What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Scholar Rage TV, and we have yet another beautiful firearm here on the table for you. None other than the mythical 6-hour P320 X Compact. Before we get started, let me just drop the magazine and show you that the weapon is clear and safe so that we can handle it appropriately. Alright. First of all, I got to start off by saying I am a huge SIG P320 fan. The fact that these things are so modular and that you can swap aftermarket support, grip items, barrel items, slide releases, slide stops, magazines, anything. You can just get anything and everything for this weapon, and it is just readily available. That is a huge selling point for me, in the fact that once I buy something, I am trying to push it to the maximum limit that it can actually be taken to. So, alright, let's quickly get into this from top to bottom. You know, that's what everyone's waiting on, so that's what we will not delay. Alright, so again, this is the 6-hour P320 X Compact, meaning that this is the subcompact version. So this is the smallest version of the P320 that they offer. They do offer the compact version, which I happen to have here, which is, you can already see, no magazine in it. Safe. Here's the magazine that does come in it. Again, empty. Yeah, so this is its older brother, or the middle child, I guess. There would be the subcompact, then you would have the regular compact, then you would have the full size. So this one, I guess, would be the one in the middle. And we'll just do a little side-by-side comparison so you can see the difference here. Let me try and get this in frame at the same time while holding them. Boom. Okay, so as you can see, you got your compact here on the left, 3.9-inch slide. And you have your subcompact here, which is the 3.6-inch slide in. So 3.6 isn't too much smaller than 3.9, but you know, when you're carrying it all day, I'm pretty sure you will notice a difference. And firing it, you kind of notice a difference, not too much. It's basically a shrunken down version of this. Doesn't look too different, but you know, it's a smaller version. I like this because I do like to EDC this from time to time. Actually, most times, because I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. Yeah, so from the top to bottom, let's do a real overview now. On top, what do we have here? First things first, we have the Holosun 507K X2 in green. And I like this because this is a concealed carry style optic. It is very small, very minimalist. See if I can show you that. You can kind of see it's picking up the dot there, just a little bit on camera. It's kind of tough to see, but I went with this optic in green. I like Holosun for a couple of reasons. One, the choice for multiple reticles. You know, that was the killer thing for me. I like running the Ring of Death, which is just the circle option. Then they have the solid circle with the dot in the middle, kind of like a bullseye option, and then they have the 2 MOA dot. So whichever one you want, all you gotta do is hold the minus button here for 3 seconds, and the reticle will change to whatever reticle you'll choose. See, again, can I pick that up here? Nope. Okay, well, you know, you get it. So, moving on down, in order to hold that optic in place, I went with the CHPW optic plate here. Now, these are specific to the firearm that you have and also to the specific optic that you are trying to run. So for this one, I had to get one specifically for the 6-hour X Compact, and also made sure that it was specified to the optic, the 507K, you know, X2, because otherwise it will not work. You should go and check them out for, you know, any type of optics plate needs that you may have, because they do really good work. I've been satisfied with anything that I've gotten from them so far. So, all right, moving on down. I opted with the stainless steel 6-hour Pro Cut slide, and this is again their 3.6-inch version. It's really nice here, really nice. It's got some nice lightning cuts in it. on the side, so you can see through and see the barrel is kind of nice. And I imagine these cuts in the slide also help reduce weight, I imagine, because these are some big beefy slides. As we know, we SIG guys, we are well aware that we're above the bore axis with our grip here and how large this slide is, but you know, these cuts here reduce some of that. Then they have very aggressive rear and forward serrations, so if you're a press checker, boom, no problem. If you're a guy that racks their gun this way, that works. I'm kind of an optics hand guy like that, you know, I kind of just in the moment, boom, let's get to it. So, but yeah, that's what I like. So that's the Pro Cut slide. It also comes with the X-Ray 3 night sights on. Oh, there's that optic we were trying to get. Loud and proud, you know. So there you can see that dot there. You can't really see the ring that clearly, but you know, you get the general point there. The next thing we did is I replaced the barrel that came on here, and I went with a Norso barrel. Norso makes some badass high quality items. You should see their slides. Like you should see some of their slides. But I chose this barrel to go with the stainless steel slide. I think it looks sick on top of each other. You can see that it is fluted. You know, that's really nice in there. They just do a fine job at everything that they do there. Shout out to those people out there at Norso. The next thing I did is I had to, of course, go ahead and get a Go Gun gas pedal, because this thing is just beautiful when getting a purchase on the gun. It allows your support thumb to press in to the grip, you know, to give you additional control when handling recoil for multiple shots. You know, so in a self-defense situation, you kind of want something, because things are going bang, bang, bang really quick, and you want to be able to make sure those shots are going where you want them to, because as a CPL owner and as CPL owners, we are accountable for every round that comes out the muzzle of our firearms. So, you know, we need to be placing those rounds where they need to go, provided that the time should arise. Boom. All right, so moving on. I basically kept the whole theme of this thing silver. Like, I don't know. I'm calling this thing the Silver Surfer, because everything is silver, obviously. But yeah, I went with the SIG AXG controls here. So they come with a satin nickel trigger here, skeletonized, along with the slide stop and some other parts that are inside here. Because it was for the AXG, it came with the AXG mag release and the 2 grip screws, but I don't have that particular grip frame. Reason being is because Sig Sauer will not, I repeat, will not make an AXG grip frame in the subcompact size. I don't know, for whatever reason they think it's a bad idea. I've written them email after email about it, but Jesus Christ, if you made one of these in the subcompact frame, you would take a lot of guys' money, starting with mine, okay? So in order to kind of, you know, compensate for that, I went from the original X Series grip frame. I went with a Wilson Combat grip frame. That Wilson Combat grip frame to me feels real natural. I like the ergonomics here. It's stippled here in the back. Kind of aggressive, not too bad. And here is just enough to where it does not bother the skin, doesn't tear up clothes or anything like that. However, I've never really experienced that with any of the guns that I carry, for that matter. So, but yeah, I went ahead and got this. It does not come in this color. I had to have this Cerakoted, and I went to Men of Arms here in Charlotte, Michigan. I know the owner out there, went there, told him about the project that I was building, and he was like, all right, we'll come up with a cool color, and bam, this is what we came up with, man. It's kind of dope. Moving on, I went with the Wilson Combat stainless steel mag release, because this thing, as you can see, it sticks out quite a bit, and you don't have to change your grip at all in order to actuate this thing, and when it does, it's kicking these things out, like, without a problem. Let me show you again. Bam. Easy. No problem. That's not gravity whatsoever. That is all Wilson mag release. Then I also went with, of course, TLR 7A. It's a solid compact weapon light. Solid compact weapon light. Always gets the job done. As you can see, this bitch is bam! Right, you know, so 500 lumens. It does exactly what it needs to do. It does have a strobe feature. However, I don't really run that, so I hit the button 10 times and turn that strobe feature shit off. Man, don't really need it like that, you know. On the back, didn't really do anything crazy. I went with a solid stainless steel mag, Jesus, slide plate. Jesus Christ. My brain just left me for a second there. Anyway, stainless steel slide plate, rear slide plate from NDZ Performance. Maybe it's NDZ Performance? NDZ Performance. That's what we're going to call it for safety precautions. You know, doesn't have any specific performance feature, but it looks nice, you know, keeping that solid silver theme. Oh, I forgot about this. I also went with that same company, NDZ Performance, for that stainless steel extractor there. So, you know, we're just keeping this whole steel situation going all the way down. And for the last thing, I went right back to them. Actually, no, I didn't. I went to Henning Group for this plus 2 base, plus 2 magazine base plate. This thing just gives this a little bit more attitude. Just, bam, that looks aggressive. That looks like something straight out of Call of Duty, man. And I also went with this. This is the regular base plate that they make, so I can keep this a 15 round mag. This makes it 17 because it's plus 2. This gun normally carries 15, and I like this because it does fit nicely with the Wilson Combat, and it also kind of serves like a mag well a little bit, in the fact that it gives an extra little lip right there for your fingers, you know, to edge up on. And, you know, it's not that bad. I like it. I like it nice and plain at the bottom, too. It just keeps that kind of uniform appearance, man. Yeah, that's this gun. I've taken this to the range. Some people are like, oh, smaller guns are kind of snappy. Look, my friend, this one is not, believe it or not. This one is not. With all the things that we have on it here, you know, this thing does exactly what it's supposed to do. I don't plan on taking this thing out past 50 yards. That's excessive. 25 yards is, you know, a far enough shot. That, I mean, realistically, I don't think I'd ever be engaging at 25 yards. You could probably figure out an alternative if you're that far away. Is it nice to be able to hit from that far? Definitely. Is it skill? Yes, for sure, 100%. But, you know, then 10 yards, you know, this is doing it. This thing is nice and sighted in. I got it off currently because the battery died, so, you know, got to get some new batteries for that. But other than that, that is the Sig Sauer P320 X Compact that I have dubbed the Silver Surfer for obvious reasons. As you can see, look at that. It's just dancing. It's just a sexy gun, man. A classy gun. A gentleman's gun, if you will. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you haven't already, and if you've made it this far through the video, man, again, I'm going to keep pushing out content like this. But in the meantime, in between time, I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe. Get me in that algorithm, guys, so I can keep producing fire content for you just like this. Tune in next week. I'll have something new for you. This is Scholar the Rage. I'm out. Peace.